Friends, how are you? I hope that all of you are well and good. Today I am going to discuss with you a few MCQs from the story The Address. Okay, the first question is in the form of fill in the blanks with proper words. The first is the narrator of the story. The narrator of the story is Marga Minko. Okay, the next question for you is second. The narrator's mother left all her household articles with her friend Mrs. Dorling. Okay, now next question. Mrs. Dorling lived at number 46 Marconi Street. Okay, now next question. Fourth, the narrator wanted to get the mother's article from the woman as she uh, attachment as she had an emotional attachment for them. Now next question. The narrator recognized Mrs. Dorling by her knitted cardigan. Knitted cardigan. Okay. So question number 2. State whether the following statements are true or false. The first question. Mrs. Dorling recognized the narrator immediately. So is it true? No, it is false. Second question. The narrator wanted to get back her mother's household articles. It is true. Third, Mrs. Dorling took all the belongings from the narrator's mother with her. It is true. Now, with her consent, Mrs. Dorling took all the belongings from the narrator's mother with her consent. It is true. Okay, now fourth, the narrator visited Mrs. Dorling thrice. It is false because she only visited her 2 times. Fifth, the narrator met Mrs. Dorling on her second visit. So, is it correct or false? It is false because she actually in the second time she met her daughter, Mrs. Dorling's daughter. Now next, choose the correct option. First, Mrs. Dorling's behavior towards narrator was very sweet. B, very threatening. C, very harsh. D, decent. So the correct option is first C. So it is very harsh. Okay, now because he even did not recognize her. Now second question. When the narrator visited Mrs. Dorling's home for the second time, so she found Mrs. Dorling and a daughter C. Mrs. Dorling's daughter. D. None of them. So in the second visit, C met with her daughter, Mrs. Dorling's daughter. Okay, now next question third. The narrator of the story wanted to forget the address because A. Mrs. Dorling was very harsh in her behavior. B. The address made her recall her mother's memories. C. Mrs. Dorling lived far away. D. None of these. So the correct answer is this key. The address made her recall her mother's memories. Okay, so now the next question. Mrs. Dorling's harsh behavior shows that she is A. An unfriendly lady. B. Ungrateful lady. C. A quarrelsome lady. Or D. An extrovert lady. What it shows? An ungrateful lady. Okay, now students, the next question, fourth question, arrange following happenings from the lesson in proper sequence. A. As she was returning to the station, she was lost in the memories of days gone by. B. The woman didn't allow her to enter into the house. C. She resolved to forget the address and move on. D. The narrator went to her friend, went to her native place in Poland after the war in search of her mother's belongings. E. All those things painfully reminded her of her former life. F. The narrator introduced herself as Mrs. S.'s daughter. G. A girl of about 15 opened the door to her. H. She found herself in the midst of the familiar things which she longed to see again. I. She saw the woman was wearing her mother's green cardigan. So students, the right answer is D. F. I. P. A. G. H. E. C. Okay. So now we come to our next question. Match the following words with their meanings in the context of lesson. तो फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन है, तो मस्टी is to be matched with B, stale. Okay, now next is second, click. So click will be matched with D, that means strain. Crick means strain. Crick means strain. Okay, now next is third, cumbersome. Cumbersome to be matched with E, awkward and burdensome. Fourth, muggy to be matched with C, humid. Now fifth, shreds. So shreds to be matched with A, pieces. Okay, so this is the answer key, you can see. Okay, for your knowledge, this answer key is also being in it, so you can see this answer sheet. I hope so you have all understood this multiple choice questions, true and false, and other fill in the blanks. And if you have any doubt, so you can ask me or now thank you very much for listening and watching this video, and I hope so you will do the best, and wish you best of luck for your coming unit test. And okay, thank you very much.